festival happens every summer called the Yulin Dog Meat Festival, where 300 dogs are not just murdered per day, but also tortured, being blowtorched, being dunked in water so that their skin plumps up, limbs are amputated. People are increasingly aware of this horrible tragedy happening in China, and we're here to support the Chinese activists who are facing this tragedy and trying to save dogs. We're here also to support any activists from here and any groups that are supporting ending this dog meat trade. Go ahead.
So even though this happens once a year and it's a gigantic mass killing, it actually happens 365 days a year. It happens in Cambodia, Vietnam, China, Indonesia, and other countries where they do still eat dog meat. Unfortunately, they don't eat the dog meat. They believe that torture is part of the slaughter process. They'll often tie limbs together and then cut off a machete and butcher the animal so that the animal actually dies in agony. They'll often put the dog, close his snout and his feet, and then dunk him into what looks like a lobster pot, and they'll boil him alive for up to half an hour. So this happens all year long. We're trying to bring awareness to that. It's amazing that people are still not aware of that, and that's fine. That's what we're here for. We're also vegan head to toe, so we also believe that you shouldn't be killing chickens, pigs, cows, or any other animal. So we don't believe that when we talk to China or these other countries that we're coming from a place where we're saying that we eat cows but you shouldn't eat dogs. We're saying that in a compassionate, kind, wonderful world that we all want to live in, that this horror must end, these atrocities must end. And because of the Yulin dog trade, we're here today to really highlight that and get people on board and to support those activists that are giving their lives every day to rescue and help these dogs. So that's why we're here, and we hope that everyone who's watching this, there's 1 million petitions out there, sign those petitions, write to your embassies, get on board and go vegan. If you want to send this message with a true, pure, clear message that's honest, you must be vegan. So go vegan, stop eating dogs, support the activists. Thank you.
And just to reiterate, it's, as she said, between 10 and 20 million a year just for the dog meat trade, and then 10,000 dogs for this one particular festival called Yulin. So there's a lot of pressure. Silicon Valley is involved, some major animal groups here are involved, and many animal activists in China have laid their lives down in front of trucks, gotten dogs off, 700 dogs at a time, and have rescued these dogs. And we want to show support for them and try to move this tragedy to a close. It needs to end. Yulin Dog Meat Festival and all the other dog meat, and as Sarah said, all torture to all animals needs to end immediately.
China in any way in support of Chinese activists. Chinese activists who lay their lives down in front of trucks to get dogs off of these trucks.
Stop the dog trade! Stop the dog trade!